Hi, I'm Jason Gorber for ThatShelf.com, and we're here to look at There Goes Rhymin Simon by Paul Simon.
That shelf.
So, There Goes Rhymin Simon by Paul Simon, one of the many masterpieces by Mr. Simon. Record has Kodachrome on it, Taking the Mardi Gras, Tenderness, Something So Right, One Man's Ceiling's Another Man's Floor, American Tune, beautiful song. It Was a Sunny Day, Learn How to Fall, St. Jude's Comet, Loves Me Like a Rock. Produced by Paul Simon. Came out in 1973, right in the sort of heyday of those records that he was pulling out. With the Paul Simon record, you have this, you have Still Crazy. Really, really beautiful, tremendous record. This is the most recent recordstoreday.com release from several years ago. Came out, really nice gatefold, did the trick, really nice version of it. Thought I had a first pressing, but it's there somewhere. But what I have been primarily listening to this is the DCC. This is the Steve Hoffman, Kevin Gray mastered version on DCC. Again, horrendous logo they had, just absolute awful. The use of Mistral there, just so indicative of a particular time where I was guilty of such graphic design offenses as well. But yeah, this is a very, very beautiful sounding record, and this particular mix is very, very good, and meant that I probably never needed to have another version. And of course, they came out with this. So I'm not going to repeat. I have plenty of videos on this channel when we talk about MoFi and their travails. Using DSD. It actually says right here on the sticker, 1/4 inch 15 IPS Dolby A analog master, 2 DSD 256, 2 analog console, 2 lathe. So they take the master tape, they use their own proprietary thing to digitize the tape. They then play that digitized file through an analog console. In other words, their playback is digital, but everything else remains analog. Whether or not that's good or bad, I'll let you actually fight that out in the comments. But nonetheless, for me, this stuff tends to sound really amazing, and the mastering choices tend to be very good. Plus, I'm being pressed on their version of SR900 or whatever it is. Their super vinyl tends to be really good. Limited edition 10,000. I have number 2561, and I'm curious to see what we have inside. Adding to now, this was announced way back. I think it's 2 years now I've been waiting for this. In the meantime, stuff like the Eagles started trumping stuff. The Van Halen stuff's on the way. All kinds of nonsense coming. But it's nice to have this and the other Paul Simon sort of intact. Now, the last time I got the Paul Simon and opened it up on screen, there were some issues. I'm hoping that there are no seam splits, but at this point in time, I'm sort of giving up on fighting with our friends at MoFi. That's a whole nother story. Comes with this foam. Again, I don't know whether I should keep this foam or not. I assume it's been made so that it's archival, but we will see. Inside, we again have ye old spiel about what's going on here. It's funny, they took off, instead of actually adding here, they used to have like master tape to lacquer. Now that's sort of gone. They've actually changed this and had to change some of the verbiage to better articulate what it is that they do. We have their reprint of the original, again, not on any, just card. It's not like it's got a tip-on jacket inside that actually has the original artwork, but it has their version that actually fully replicates it. And then we have, as expected, in front of the foam, we have two versions. Look, not so bad. A little bit of crunch, but no actual specific steam splits. Here, LP1, gold emboss on the back. Inside a plain white inner, and then the ubiquitous MoFi sleeve. And again, looks absolutely perfect. I say that, some fingerprints on here, but that'll clean up okay. What are white gloves? I guess you can. It's a factory environment. And there's a little bit of surface schmutz here, but I think that'll clean up totally fine. Knock on wood. I don't want to fight for another one of these. has the translucent stuff that you get with super vinyl, and yeah, definitely needs it clean. You're spending so much money on this. Wouldn't it be amazing if there was a way that they actually had sort of, after it's all pressed and they're all there, that there was some sort of ultrasonic cleaning process for all records? I think that would just add even more to the cost and even more to the schlep. But it is what it is. It's why we, as consumers of such things, have to actually take care of the vinyl that we want to take care of. It seems so insane to me. Look, the whole reason that I had vinyl for many years is because I didn't care. That I just needed it to just play, that I didn't care about the audio quality. But now that my system has improved, now the stuff that I'm actually going, now there's collectible stuff like that, you kind of want it to be as damn good as it needs to be. Is what it is. You know, you're spending all this extra effort on these boxes and these fancy sleeves, and then yeah, you just see in a bright light just like this, you can see that they're fingerprints. Whoever's doing the inspection not doing as good of a job as we want. This one, again, pretty clean. Some sort of a little bit of elements, and what's funny is because it's translucent, you can see the other side. So if there's a blemish or anything like that, it sometimes show through. But I think here, this, yeah, but again, on the side here, I can absolutely see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingerprints. Somebody's just picked this up, like straight up, instead of holding it like I'm holding it. You know, they just took the record out of the that and like put it down, took the record and put it down. Seems utterly unnecessary to do that if one just wears gloves. What can I say? Anyway, here's a look at an opening look at There Goes Rhymin Simon. I'm looking forward to actually listening to it, but I figured those of the few of you that are actually super interested in this record would like to know what actually comes in the set. The fact of the matter is, it comes with the 2 records. There's no the Simon and Garfunkel actually came with this really goofy photo of the 2 of them. I've shown that on this channel before, but yeah, this is exactly what we have come to expect from these One Steps, and with all due respect to the actual mastering and all that stuff, every single one of these has been a pleasure to have. Even the ones that people are complaining about has been a pleasure to have it in my collection. I am a fan. I'm absolutely a fan of what it is that they've been doing, and I love that they did this title. I just wish at this level that we took just a little bit more attention when it comes to making sure that the records themselves, when you're putting them in the sleeves and stuff like that, are just as immaculate as they can be. Just a suggestion. There we are. For ThatShelf.com, I'm Jason Gorber. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this video or any of the other stuff we have on this channel. We will see you next time. All the best. Take care.